President Trump says he wants to help an embattled Chinese phone company get back into business. Mr. Trump first tweeted about the company Sunday. He said he was working with Chinese President Xi Jinping to help the company and had instructed the Commerce Department to, quote, get it done. The U.S. penalized ZTE in 2017 for violating sanctions. The penalty banned U.S. companies from selling parts to ZTE for a period of 7 years. For more on this, I want to bring in CNET News Executive Editor Roger Cheng. He joins me now from Los Angeles. So, Roger, first of all, what is ZTE and why were they sanctioned?
Right, ZTE is one of the world's largest phone makers. Actually, it's the fourth largest smartphone maker in the U.S. by market share. The reason you probably haven't heard of it is because they make a lot of budget phones. They sell a Cricket and Leap Wireless. And usually, they're not high-profile phones, but they're fairly notable. It's the other part of their business, so they sell telecommunications equipment that got them into hot water. They were caught selling to Iran and North Korea, and they came to settlement with the Commerce Department last year to basically properly punish and get rid of certain employees. And the reason why this denial order, why this whole controversy is coming back up, is the Commerce Department found that they hadn't adequately punished all of their employees and decided to put in this 7-year ban.
Well, what kind of impact did those sanctions have on the company?
Yeah, the term death sentence gets thrown around a lot here. It is a 7-year ban on American businesses selling hardware, software, or any kind of products or services to ZTE. And that is critical because ZTE uses a lot of American technology in its products. And that's why 7 years without the technology is crucial. That's why they ended up having to shut down all major operations last week.
Well, you touched on this a moment ago, but prior to the president's involvement, what steps was ZTE taking to overturn the U.S. ban?
Right, I talked to sources within ZTE that basically said that they were working to quietly get a reconsideration, get an appeal with the Commerce Department. Now, before President Trump tweeted out that his support for ZTE, it was sort of a long shot deal since the same agency that handed out the punishment would have actually had to reveal the appeal. So the fact that Trump stepped in really bodes well for ZTE.
Well, what are some of the factors you think that may have played into President Trump's decision to ask the Commerce Department to help ZTE?
Well, I know ZTE was a topic of mine, at least on the Chinese side, in these ongoing talks between U.S. and China over trade. And really, I think the argument ZTE has been making for a while is that it invests a lot in U.S. businesses. In fact, at least according to my sources, last year it spent $2.34 billion buying equipment and technology from U.S. businesses. Big companies like Qualcomm and Intel benefit, and that's music to Trump's ears.
Yeah, absolutely. And it underscores how interconnected the global economy is. Well, are there any national security implications of helping ZTE get back in business?
Well, obviously, it seems like ZTE has the ear of the Chinese government. It's an issue with the Chinese government. So look, they've fought, they've been dogged with the reputation of security concerns in the past, but clearly, they've got someone supporting them, someone high up supporting them in China.
All right, Roger Cheng in Los Angeles for us. Roger, thanks very much.